Right, let me tell you something real quick. This is my luckiest time yet. Oh my god. Okay, right, so, first 10 pull, and I get Cookie Jesus. That's pretty cool, I guess. There we go. I was getting mental cookie, and after a bunch of pulls, yeah, there. 3 mental cookies. What? But that's not it, because, look, I unlocked Eternal Sugar Cookie before I got Seltzer. What is this? Like, and then I eventually got Seltzer, but like, bro, what? What?
We are prepared to lay down our very dough for them. All dough shall become one.
Alright, here he is, Doughael, Cookie Jesus, right? So, we're gonna go through this. There once lived a pilgrim who sought the meaning of cookie life. When they found the answer, the truth that cookies were baked to be eaten, at long last, the pilgrim rejoiced. Only through becoming one can we reach salvation. And so, this cookie set out a mission to share their epiphany with the whole world. Soon, they became the High Forkbearer of the Saint Pastry Order. Having cast aside their former name, their very flavor, this cookie took the name of Doughael, or whatever. Doughael crossed the boundary between worlds and, having witnessed a glimpse of the complete vision, returned carried on the wings of pure white to liberate cookies from their sins. Through Doughael's severance from the lights of this world, the revelation of the Almighty shines all the brighter upon their pupils, one that dictates complete devotion to the Providence's messenger, and once all living souls are conjoined in the whole dough, it is finished. Wow, absolutely splendid. Right, so, as you can see, I have built him a bit. My skill is actually level 69. This was not intentional. Okay. Not intentional. Right. I have a full HP, right? But here's why. Heals allies for a certain period of time, grants damage res, debuff res, and attack buffs. And then he heals allies, dealing damage to enemies, pushing them back, and inflicting sacred preachings. When he uses his skill, Doughael removes debuffs from targets with Disciple of the Abyss. And then he applies fervor and blessings of devotion, healing targets whenever they take damage over a certain period of time, and granting them immunity to incapacitating effects, which is kind of insane. At the start of a battle, he grants Disciple of the Abyss to the ally with the highest attack, excluding himself, or themselves, increasing the ally's attack and damage dampening. If this target is defeated, it'll trigger Selfless Sacrifice, increasing Doughael's attack and defense. It'll be applied to the next ally with the highest attack. If Doughael is defeated, Disciple of the Abyss will further increase the target's attack buff and speed up their healing rate. His cooldown decreases proportionally to his HP increase at the start of battle, and it mentioned he's immune to incapacitating again. Right, so heals a bunch of the target's max HP plus his own max HP. Then damage res plus 15, debuff plus 20, attack plus 16, all for 15 seconds, stacking up to 2. Blessing of Devotion heals received damage over time, 10 seconds, and is capped at 25% of his max HP. Fervor heals 1.2% of the target's max HP and deals damage. Sacred Preachings, minus 25% damage. Attack, minus 15% for 15 seconds. Movement speed, minus 50% for 15 seconds, stacking up to 2, which is pretty cool. Cooldown, minus 1% for each 4% of a max HP increased, capped at 20% cooldown. He just gains plus 30 max HP and damage resist too. He buffs attack of the Disciple of the Abyss, 15 when he's dead. Damage dampening, minus 22 of final damage received. He heals 1% of his max HP every 10 seconds, every 5 seconds when enhanced. And Selfless Sacrifice is plus 25% attack and plus 20% defense, and it also stacks up to 2. Which is pretty insane. Like, darn. Right, so yeah, as you can see, I have max HP on him. I can't get a better topping tart for him, unfortunately, and yeah, max HP Biscuit. I haven't really done much digging yet, so I might change it in the near future, but let's take a look here. 140.2% HP, and also 16% damage res. That's pretty good. 4-second cooldown. I might end up changing it to be a 3-second.
They are watching.
It's over for you.
Purpose. Is our
It's over for you.
Such is our purpose.
It's over for you.
Right, so now that I've showcased this skill, we're gonna do a comparison between him and Marshmallow Bunny Cookie. So this is the normal team. Marshmallow Bunny, Fire Spirit, Eternal Sugar Cookie, Shadow Milk, and Hollyberry, which is what the meta team was before. I'm gonna compare him, just replacing him with Marshmallow Bunny with Doughael, and we'll just see how it plays out. Yeah, we just see how it plays out. It'll probably play out pretty well. Yeah. Cool.
My way.
Such is our
Sweet
purpose.
slumber. Out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. Sweet, sweet slumber. Out of
Is
my
our
way.
purpose.
Out of my way. Out of my way.
Is our
Sweet
purpose.
slumber. Out of my way.
Eternal flame!
Out of my way.
Such is our purpose.
Sweet slumber. Out of my way.
Such is our purpose.
What a joyous moment.
That was an absolute sweep. 11.7 million. And Marshmallow Bunny did 5.7 million. That was insanely one-sided. What? Like, what? 11.7 million, and I haven't even... Look at that! And yeah, Shannon Wilkie, yeah, whatever. Wow. Yeah, Doughael's just meta. Yeah. Right, so that's it for Doughael. I can easily tell he's going to be meta, and I will drop the build in the comments of this video. So, goodbye!